representation of the voice of women, and my support systems are sitting right there. All my journalist friends within the media are sitting there. I'm just the mouthpiece for all of us here. While Devika ji was speaking about WCC and all that has been happening, the same kind of misogynistic, patriarchal, sexual hunger-driven people exist in Tollywood as well. So we don't belong to a different clan, I believe. But I think India survives on those women of entertainment industry are seen as objects of pleasure, and we need to give ourselves, as you rightly said, either the body is visually represented as a source of entertainment, or in order to procure work, I need to give my body. So there are, like Geeta Ma has always been saying, that there are two kinds of sacrifices that we need to do as a woman. If I am a person from upper caste, educated, if I am powerful, then I will sacrifice my work, certain amount of work, to say, boss, I'm not going to give into your favor. I'm not going to give you a sexual favor. So I'm sacrificing my work. One. The other sacrifice is, boss, my work is very important for me. I need to earn for my family, or whatever reason I need to be there on that screen. So it's okay, lele tu favor. So I've sacrificed my image, the morality grounds. So there are two kinds of sacrifices that we women are making constantly. One sacrifice, rightly said Geeta Ma, that one is like upheld like that, and wow, what a woman. That must be me. And there is Sri Reddy, and there is Apurva, and there are so many other women out there who are making their constant sacrifices. Their sacrifices are diminished. You don't value those sacrifices. So where are we? Either we are sacrificing our work, or we are sacrificing our chastity or morality or something. So we are no different from any other actors of the cinema industry, any other cinema industries. But I can say that, taking cue from WCC and the kind of work that you guys have been doing, and the push from the WTJAC, and the entire fight that you guys have been putting, we said, let's start something at least within the cinema industry. Within the film chamber, we require an IC, and we started to gather people who are our supporters. We started to get allies within the cinema industry, as you rightly said, like how WCC and CPM started to believe, take away, or get into fight and being duped. And that's what is the same scenario in a small replica. I think we are doing the same thing here. We are, yeah?
They'll shake you, don't give up, just hang on for good life. What will happen in the long run is, there will be the leaders, and there are these lower ranks in the parties, etc., right? Those guys will start feeling guilty after a point. These people are supporting us so much, and so why are the leaders, being so insensitive? Look at social media. The CPM second level leadership, the ground level activists are all with the WCC. While the ministers and the whole bunch, I mean the ones who are really involved in the wheeling dealing, they are the ones who are stuck. So hang on for good life, don't worry. I mean, in the long run. Yeah.
I would want to learn from your experiences today. While we are all together collectively in a group called Voice of Women, we are just a support group. We have not yet dared to come out like Women in Cinema Collective. We don't have enough mechanism, maybe. We're all worried about losing our work. That little whatever work that I am making right now, living off from the cinema, I'm scared to lose all of that. So either it is that I need to lose my work and stand out there, fight it out politically. So will my support group, the kind of support that I am trying to seek with Voice of Women in TFI, should that be an independent, apolitical, non-governmental NGO kind of silent support network, or do you think that voice is coming out and having a visible voice should help us?
Yeah, of course. I am really not. I mean, I don't know the scene, what you're going through. So you are the best judge to, your person to. You're the best judge of your situation on your end, and you decide on your strategy. That. I mean, I would say that right at the outset. All I can really tell you is just keep the discourse going. Don't let it die down. Let it come from anywhere. It can come from within the cinema industry, women speaking, or it can come from women aspirants to the cinema industry, or like you said, a support group from. It just has to keep coming. So in the wake of this, the High Court, Kerala High Court, allowed the formation of ICs on sets, despite the fact that the Hema committee was not very favorable of it. We had our disagreements with the Hema committee on that. So we went ahead and started pressing for that, and now all the sets have ICs. Of course, nobody knows what they are, and nobody even knows who the members of these ICs are. So we have put together a booklet. What we have done is we put together a pamphlet for aspiring actors, female actors, so that they know their rights, so they know what the IC is, and we have a set of FAQs on that. And that was produced and circulated on social media, sent to all the film schools, study schools, and the WCC is now making an effort to hand it out, to all young women who appear on sets for whatever. So, this is a way of not letting the discourse die down. Basically they would like to keep us, the moment because it's such a crowded space, right? There are issues that can be created, that can be pushed on stage so that we are not heard anymore. Don't let that happen. Just go on and on. So we have a public statement on the Hema committee report. One of the members proposes something that comes close to censorship. So we wanted to, we kind of intervened there, and we said, yeah, we know what her intentions are, we know what she's pointing her fingers to, but maybe censorship is not the way to approach it. So we mobilized a group of film studies scholars, and luckily in Kerala now a lot of young women and men study cinema, especially young women. So we have scholars from the US, UK, several other parts of India, produce a joint statement on censorship, on how this question can be addressed without censorship. For example, one of the recommendations is hiring intimacy coordinators for certain scenes. So again, that brings a whole bunch of new people in. Okay, so suddenly we find the journalists are running after Darshana Mini Sridhar, who's sitting in Wisconsin, somebody else who's sitting in Georgia. So they are producing interviews. So it's going on. You have to just keep talking. There's no other way out. You talk for your life.
Vanujaka, I think you are a comrade in that. Please keep the ball rolling. Please get the cue from Devika Garu. I think all our journalist friends here, we should keep that alive, and we should take the battle forward. So coming back to Voice of Women and what we are doing, that's something we are empowering. We are in a network. We are still in a nascent stages, trying to learn from you. But taking cue from the recent case, that's Jani Master's case, we have submitted the final report. We made sure that his power position is removed. He is removed from the power of not holding the power for any kind of position for the next 2 terms, and we want it to be, and that's happened already. He's resigned, and this part, may I bring it to your attention, that this part is not out on the media yet. Very surprisingly, Geetama had been following every small news that is being coming out in Jani Master's case. वो लोग yes बोल रहे हैं, this is the new game, this is the new strategy. But unfortunately, we did not anticipate this. We were in fact thinking that he is going to put this out and go out, lash it all out. But this is not seen. 4 days that he is asked to resign and step down, and he is not the Federation Vice President anymore. Federation has met thrice till now. Not a single news is out. The men will protect their predators. Yes, women also. We have been doing that. It has been a 2.5 month tough fight for all of us to get our film chamber to do this. We have executed it, but not in the glory of it. We are not able to celebrate it, but we've done it, yeah. We've done it. Yeah, social media.
You know, you should get young college going women to record, like, you know, 30-second videos, put it online. And so that's what we did. We kind of called everybody, all the young women who we know, you know, college, told them to talk about these things. And you know, once in every 2 days we just upload 2 or 3 and share this, keep sharing. So you know, the impression, this is how you beat the trolls, because the trolls are only names, so they're probably even not even real profiles. But here you have young women who are appearing with their faces and talking. So we did this recently. We did this first for the WCC. Now we are doing it in a case where a bigwig, a CPM bigwig, has assaulted his domestic worker who is a migrant woman from Odisha. So we talking to our domestic worker friends, and they all, you know, and they don't speak like us. They curse. They say, I hope the house collapses on top of this man's head. So we have curses, and curses which you cannot really pinpoint, you know. May God, you know, teach this man a lesson. So that can't be censored, right? That can't be called. So, and these are young women and middle-aged women who do domestic work, who are producing these little videos and circulating them. So this is what voice. Only our voices are going. We are going to. Our voices are what keeps us alive. Once again, and we have to talk for our lives.
So, to conclude this case, I'll conclude the case and I'll hand it over to Vasudha. The case on Jani Masters has thrown light on so many factors that denial exists. They don't want to see women's rights or safe working spaces for women to exist, or anybody that matter, children, transgenders who are not visible on our sets anyway, or women. There are no safe working spaces. In case somebody is demanding, their voices are again diminished. You are beaten out of your work or positions, etc. And that's been happening. We are tackling that. We are trying to say that we are demanding safe working spaces, and thereby we want to bring in some kind of change. Thanks for supporting us in this endeavor. Thank you so much, Vasudha. You've been a great support to the victim. Thank you, Satyavati Garu and Bhumika, for being standing there for the victim in all senses. Sandhyaka, thanks for bringing the political attention that the case deserved. With all your help, thank you, all of you.